Welcome to Psalm 119. Psalm 119 is the longest psalm chapter in the Bible. We just had 117. It was the shortest. Now, why was it this long compared to other psalms and chapters? There's a possibility that it was used as some sort of a tutorial for the students of the Bible at the time it was written, and for maybe people a little bit later, because we have what I consider 6 repetitious themes that appear throughout this psalm. Lamentations had a tutorial of whenever the number wasn't really a number. In the Greek, it was a letter of the alphabet, which corresponds to the number, just as Roman numeral I is a 1 and 2 I's and a V is a 5 and so forth. To teach, I suppose, children the numbering, that the first verse would have been called the Aleph, which is the first letter of the Greek Hebrew alphabet. And the second, and the next, the equivalent in Greek would have been the Alpha, in English the A, and then Aleph Bet, it would be the 2, and then Beta Vita in the Greek, and B in English, and so forth, helped a student to learn the alphabet. And 119 may have been used somewhat like that. Now, with these 7 themes that we'll be bringing out, it's amazing that we have not ever used the Greek Old Testament. If you were trying to do this word study without the Greek Old Testament using the Hebrew, it'd be very, very difficult. Most people wouldn't even know how to go about it unless you really were fluent in Hebrew. But with Greek, you have the word that appears in both Testaments, so you can make a wonderful word study with these words by using the Apostolic Bible. Now, mentioning the Apostolic Bible, I'll just show you the latest edition we have right now is this one here. This is Volume 1. And Volume 1 has large pages, as you can see. And then there are another volume, 2 and 3, and here they are. Volume 2 and 3, not 3 would be the New Testament. So this is what we have right now, which is really easy to read, to write upon. The pages don't show through. We did previously have a Bible like this, which a lot of people loved, which I still love, but unfortunately, the printers in the United States are no longer. And you can see the words and the letters were very small. The ink from the page on the other side of the paper would bleed through. And it was nice to carry to church and to have, but it's not as good as having a reference Bible like our 3-volume set. Hopefully we can have them put in hardback eventually, but right now they're in the shiny covered paperback. So the advantage of the Apostolic Bible is word studies. Now, we are going to go through 11 verses of this Psalm 119 to bring out the 7 themes. And that's the purpose of it, not to go through the whole thing like we normally do with the different chapters of the Bible. I'll read it in Greek a little so you can get an idea on what it sounds like, and then we'll go through these 11 verses. And it begins, Alleluia, Makarii, Amomi, and Otho, e porevomeni in nomo Kyriou, Makarii, e exierev nontes ta martyria avtu, in oli cardia exitisusin avton, Blessed are the unblemished in the way, going by the Nomo. This is number 6 as far as our sections go. The first section will be the introduction, which you're watching right now, and then we will have 7 sections. This will be section number 6. The sections are going by which words were used the least to the most in the New Testament. So 6 would be almost the most out of 7. And then he continues, blessed are the ones searching out his martyria, testimonies, and that will be section 3. With the entire heart they shall seek after him. For the ones practicing lawlessness were not, there's a not up there, gone in his ways. You gave charge to keep your commandments, and that will be section 5, exceedingly. Owing my ways be straightened out to keep your ordinances, in section 2. Then in no way should I be ashamed in my paying attention concerning all of your commandments. And here we can see commandments has been used again. I shall confess, it didn't jump. I shall confess to you in uprightness of heart, in my learning the judgments. That's section 4 of your righteousness. Your ordinances I will keep. See, now ordinance is used again. And you should not abandon me unto exceedingly. How shall a younger man keep straight his way? By keeping your words. That's the last 7th section. With my whole heart I inquired of you. You should not thrust me from your commandments. Again, that was used again here another place. In my heart I hid your oracles, 1, so that I should not sin against you. So number 1 is the first section, and that is the least used word in the New Testament. Now, putting up a chart here, you can see these 7 sections, and we'll go through each one of these and give you an idea. Number 1, the oracles, which appeared in verse 11, is number 3051. And in the Old Testament, it has 62 locations or quotes. And in Psalm 119, 18 words. And in the New Testament, only 4 times does oracle appear. Number 2, ordinance. It is in verse 5, first appearance, and it's number 1345. And in the Old Testament, it appeared 235 times. And in Psalm 119, 28 times, over 10%. But in the New Testament, only 10 times. Number 3 section is testimony. And its first appearance was in verse 2. It's number 3142. In the Old Testament, 277 times. And in Psalms 119, 23 times, which is 9%, I think. And in the New Testament, 20 times. Section 4 would be judgments. First appears in verse 7, and it's number 2917. And in the Old Testament, it appears 235 times. And in Psalm 119, it appears 20 times, about 9%. In the New Testament, though, 28 times. So it actually appears more in the New Testament than it does in Psalm 119, the first one. Commandments, section 5, it's number 1785. Old Testament usage is 262 times, and Psalm 119, 37 times, but in the New Testament, 70 times, so about twice as much as in Psalm 119. Section number 6, number 3551, law. appears in the Old Testament 441 times. And in Psalm 119, only 27 times. In the New Testament, 203 times, almost half as many times as it appears in the Old Testament. And the final section would be word in number 3056. It appears in the Old Testament over 2,000 times. In Psalm 119, 23 times. But in the New Testament, innumerable, just thousands of hundreds of places, maybe thousands. I'm not exactly sure. So those are the 7 sections we'll be going through. And the next first section will be oracles.